Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here for the last and final game. We got St. Joseph Regional versus Cardinal Hayes out of New York. We're hoping for this running clock because we want to get out of here early. So we're about 5:30 from tip-off. We're going to go to commercial break. We don't want to hear all this. We're going to go commercial break. We'll be back for the kickoff. Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You're going to get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah. Hands up, Jack. Understand.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You're going to get pro, baby.
You know it.
Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam. Khalil turned over, landed up the court. Josh pokes it away. Josh Pierre in the front court. Oh, alley-oop to Khalil Whitney for two. Khalil Whitney for three, and that's good. Khalil.
Now, give me a top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Ooh, players.
Football, just football.
Teams. Let me go teams.
Oh,
I go players, first. Guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I can do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history. So that's the only two teams, 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only two undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, which, I mean, they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. Noshawn Marino out of Middletown South. They would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you got guys like Al Tariq White, Alan Jones, Styles G, formerly known as Greg White, Shepard Alston. Those are like the Mount Rushmores of this thing, if you ask me. I know some older guys like Andre Taylor and them.
Oh, we still got a lot of time because they still got to do the coin toss. They got to do the national anthem. But yo, just know, this is my graphics. This is what my screen look like. The competition don't look like this. And ours is a better product. Yeah, look, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This season's gonna be huge. We had Westside Shabazz live stream today, the Brub Bowl. Westside, I got my crew. They had some technical difficulties today, but they will definitely be up and running next week. I'll make sure that even if I gotta be there myself, or I can't be there myself, I gotta go down to Winslow next Saturday. Oh, matter of fact, I may have to bring you.
Next Saturday?
I got to shoot some Pop Warner. I'm doing picture stuff.
Oh, all right. So let me know.
I'll let you do the pictures. I'll just print them. We gonna be dumb early.
Yeah.
Nah, like I gotta be at your house like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like Winslow's like an hour and a half. It's like Philly. It's in the Philly area. Maybe I'll stop by St. Joe's Prep. Go see my man Tyler Conrad. Yeah, I was very impressed with his broadcast. All right, the team. Who's this? Is that St. Joe's? I'm not sure. Yeah, St. Joe's. No, maybe it's not. That might be the New York team. That's not St. Joe's. That's Cardinal Hayes. They about to get their ass cracked. Oh, I'm cursing on air. I'm sorry. I forgot I was live. This is a family broadcast. Beautiful MetLife Stadium. So I think they're about to walk the captains out. I'd like to give a big shout out to Shelton and Barty for help making this all possible. We appreciate you. We appreciate Alexander, the whole MetLife staff, very courteous. And hopefully D1 Media Pro will be back for future events, do some NFL games or XFL or whatever they have me, I'll do it. I think I'm about to graduate from high school. I like these NFL arenas. I like the college arenas. Okay, they're about to go do the national anthem. So we're gonna go to commercial break. Support our sponsors. So after the game, we probably be at Red's Bistro and Grill, 7 Lincoln Avenue, Orange, New Jersey. All right, hold up. We'll be right back. Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, right. Understand. Took him and defeated him.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Nuka, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even pressing curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be...
Right, let's see what we got here. Captain's coming to the field.
PA announcers?
No,
You know who they are?
I have no idea. Who you saying? Cardinal Hayes?
Spotter for Cardinal Hayes, yeah.
Nah. You want to stay in here though? I need a spotter. And I'm live. You gotta get your school on the network, man. D1 Media Pro, number one live streaming the number one live streaming the tri-state. I'm so tired I can't talk anymore. This the last game. We've been here since 9 o'clock this morning. D1 Media Pro, we get it in, man. Yeah, I may think it's easy, but we work hard. I'm working on 1 hour of sleep. I'm trying to pull up these rosters on Max Prep. Cardinal Hayes is out of the Bronx, New York. Let's see if we can send him back to the Bronx with a running clock. All right, let's see. Cardinal Hayes won the toss. They're going to receive. St. Joseph Regional kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to go down in these streets. The Green Knights of St. Joseph. I never knew they was called the Green Knights. I guess they're going for the blackout with these ugly black uniforms. Green and black. Black and green. St. Joseph getting set to kick off. See who joined them. Kennedy Basil, what's good? D1 Media Pro, we number one for a reason. Number one live stream in the tri-state. We about to take over New York. We're gonna take over Bergen County. We're gonna get Bosco. We're gonna get Bergen Catholic. Because these are high level schools, so they want to be on a high level broadcast. The big time coaches don't watch local live. They watch D1 Media Pro. Kick us off. Fielded in the end zone. He's going for a touchback. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes on their own 20-yard line. I'm good, Mr. Basil. We out here at MetLife Stadium. Battle for the bridge. Last game of the day. St. Joseph Regional against Cardinal Hayes. We're looking for a running clock. We need a running clock because we are tired. We want to go home early. So if St. Joseph does what they're supposed to do, we should be out of here before 7. Oh no, they got long half times still. Thank you, man. I'm trying. I'm just trying to get better. But you know, my goal is to train the next Stephen A. Smith. Like I like the young talent. I like to hear other kids on the mic. I don't necessarily want to be on the mic. Get me in trouble. Okay, 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes. They go inside run. Oh, he got some moves. Pick up about 9 on the play. Hold up, let me stop talking, man. Cardinal Hayes look like they might have some sauce. Look, if they score a touchdown, I'll be shocked. Well, they may score in garbage time. They ain't scoring in the first quarter. But you never know. You never know. I would love to see an upset alert. Pass out in the flat. No one home. And the receiver pays for it. Gets a hit for his troubles. And no flag. My con's a ref. So we got 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for Cardinal Hayes. Smooth. Open up a little wider. There you go. Oh, they jump. So they're gonna move the chains. Cardinal Hayes went black ball. So it's gonna be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes. They moved the sticks. They're on their own 33-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Another nice gain on the play. Pick up about 9. Cardinal Hayes getting off to a good start, moving the ball. 2nd and 2. Smooth. I'll turn pan forward because we got too much dead space in the back. Short gain on the play. Pick up another 1st down. It's going to move the sticks for Cardinal Hayes. Hey, thanks for joining. If you want to see a better view, go to d1mediapro.com. Hit the NFHS banner, and subscribe to watch live. I'm just giving you a quick preview. Pass out in the flats, incomplete. Gonna bring up 2nd down for Cardinal Hayes. 3rd down, rather. The link is in the bio, d1mediapro.com. The link is also on Max Prep. Every game I schedule is linked on Max Prep. The other folks can't say that. All my games are on Max Prep. So the coaches are watching my games. I don't know about the other people. The coaches watch mine. You know how I know? Because they come up and tell me. And St. Joe's jumps again. Cardinal Hayes with the black ball. Get St. Joe's to jump. And he's going to move them 5 yards. So we have 1st and 5 on the 50-yard line. Oh, nice game. Cardinal Hayes. Ground and pound. They are running the rock and having their way against St. Joseph Regional. I don't know. Not the way we thought it would go. Cardinal Hayes moving the ball in St. Joe's territory. Keep it on the ground, inside run. He's still on his feet, dropped down close to the 25-yard line. I must have gave these guys bulletin board material, man. I'm all hoping for a running clock, and look at St. Joe's on their heels right now. Cardinal Hayes trips right, split left, single back of the backfield. quick hitch in the flat. Short gain on the play. Open up some more. We got trips. We got trips left. NBA Dave was good on the check-in. And St. Joseph jumps again, the third offside penalty of the series. St. Joe's right now is their own worst enemy. Maybe they were overlooking this Cardinal Hayes team. It's like, yo, we only play power schools, man. Yo, we'll be up there. Basketball season. Jimmy's New Year jump wall. Patterson Catholic. Shout out to Jimmy Salmon. Some of the best catering, well, the best concession food. I come up there strictly for the fish sandwiches. Shout out to DJ Paul Dew. Shout out to Ben Gamble over at Marist High School. Eric Harrifield, D1 Media Pro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the New Year jump off. Look, New Year's Day, I was up there at 10 o'clock in the morning before when they was opening the doors. Jimmy sent me to Home Depot. He's like, yo, I need some caution. I need some yellow caution tape and duct tape. I was like, yo, Jimmy, I got that right in the car, baby. I got you, man. So we're going to get up there early, set up. I'm planning right now for New Year's. Cardinal Hayes with the reception. First and goal. Uh-oh. Yo, we got a game here. I didn't think it was going to be a game, but we got a game. Cardinal Hayes in the red zone. Open up. We got a receiver up top. We got two receivers up top, Smooth. So they're going to take a timeout and talk it over. Oh, it was a Cardinal Hayes timeout. I thought St. Joe's was going to talk it over. So Cardinal Hayes wants to talk it over. And we'll be right back on D1 Media Pro, the #1 live stream in New Jersey.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
D1 Media Pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah. Hayes up back on the stand. Took him and decreed
Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Okay, we're back from the timeout. Cardinal Hayes. Oh, we got 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1 already? Where was I at, man? I'm out here sleeping. They go student. Oh, pass out in the flat. He drops it. So, Cardinal Hayes can't convert a 4th and 1. And they turn the ball over on downs in the red zone. Not a good look. I would have put some points on the board. Now we about to see what St. Joseph Regional is all about. They might take the first play to the house. I know they're feeling some kind of way, man. Yeah, I can't. I've been talking about basketball every week, and I know it's still football season. We're only in the 2nd or 3rd week. And I knew this was going to happen. First play from scrimmage. Took it to the house. Wow, untouched. So on the first play from scrimmage for St. Joe's, he takes it 90 yards to the house. Audric Estime takes it to the house for St. Joe's. And just that quickly, we got a 6-0 lead. Extra point ensuing. The kick is up. The kick is good. So we got St. Joe's just that quick, up 7-0. You know what's crazy about this? Like, I get more live views. I get more views from the paid live stream than I do on Instagram. That's funny. This is free, but the paid views, I get more paid views, and I'm totally happy about that.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
No question about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer the paid views. I don't care about likes and shares and followers. Cash and carry. We all about cash and carry. Like, I be seeing people, they be Facebook Live every week like they got a freaking show, but nobody's paying to watch you. They're paying to watch me. D1 Media Pro, the number one live stream in the tri-state. We number one for a reason. Mr. Gridiron, that's right, Mr. Gridiron. I knew the Jersey football start showing up. St. Joseph Regional kicks off. Kicks it deep. We don't have a touchback. And to be honest with you, I don't know anyone that watches local live. I know all my broadcasts aren't perfect, but 90% of them are. You know, we have some issues every now and then, but that's primarily due to Wi-Fi or, you know, but any technical issues we have, we correct them immediately. We're never gonna have the same issue twice. Okay, we got 7:30 left in the first quarter. Cardinal Hayes will take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Good job, Smooth. Pidge was good. Yo, my man Pidge, he's been with me since like 2012. One of my best videographers. Shout out to Big Cheezo, Westside High School with the big victory. Quarterback Keith will pick up a 5 on the play. Westside is about that life. I think Westside is going to win. Is definitely going to be up there for that Group 1 title. I don't see anyone stopping Mr. Dooley right now. Big Dooley, the Power 5 back. Yeah, Cheezo, y'all didn't put the running clock on them though, man. I needed 35 points, man. Who y'all got next week, Cheese? But I already knew Westside was gonna be tough. I already knew that. Coach Bell don't go too long without making a trip to the Meadowlands. That's gonna be a tough game. Westside and Lincoln. I think that's home at Utterman. But we like smacking down in Jersey City schools. Big shout out to Coach Hamp. That's my dude. We love Coach Hamp. D1 Media Pro supporter. Bill Zambowski, Lincoln basketball. They're definitely about that life. And I'm messing up on the time talking to y'all. So they go for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory and didn't get it. Their ass could get blown out. Okay, first play for scrimmage. It's about to be 14-0. I can see the first touchdown, but this second touchdown is definitely on the coaches. You got to punt the rock against a powerhouse like this, or they're going to make it look ugly quick. It might be 35-0 before halftime, which is fine with me. Let's see what we got. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's. They go inside run. Pick up about 5 on the play. Yeah, we live stream West Side of Shabazz, the Bruh Bowl. We got 2 Q Dogs. We got Marion Bell. The teacher defeated the student, Tyrone Turner. But we like what Tyrone Turner's doing over at Shabazz. Bulldog Pride. Running back cuts back. Pick up about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down for St. Joe's. So you got 3rd down and about 4 for St. Joe's. But cheese, y'all put a running clock on Lincoln, y'all get a piece of party. Nah, I like Lincoln, man. Don't do that to Lincoln. Quarterback rolls out, dropped in the pocket, dropped for a loss. He got rid of the ball? I thought it was dropped for a loss. I know he took a hit as he threw it. If the pass is incomplete, he's gonna bring up 4th down. Okay, St. Joe, stop playing with these guys. Score. Fourth and 4. St. Joe's will go for it. Quarterback drops back, sprints to his right. Pass complete, but he's dropped short of the 1st down. Whoa, good defensive stand for Cardinal Hayes. Talk about New York pride. These guys are from the Bronx. They're from the boogie down Bronx. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes on their own 22-yard line. The defense held strong. I'm telling you, I was counting these guys out. Big shout out to Saida O'Brien, AD over at Central High School. Cardinal Hayes keeps it on the ground. Pick up about 8. These guys have been running the ball well. They're going through St. Joe's defense like a hot knife through butter. Whoa, look at this kid. Our coaches, I don't know if you're watching. They got a running back over there, Cardinal Hayes. He is about this life. Let's see if St. Joe's whoa, what happened here? Quarterback keeper. I love the way they carry out their face, because look, you got to really watch, because the running back ran like he had the ball, but the quarterback kept it. That's a good job of coaching. Good job of carrying out this fake. So I'm very impressed with this coaching staff. Oh, pass complete. First down near the 50-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 49-yard line. Cardinal Hayes have moved the chains, and they've been having no problem moving the ball against St. Joe's Regional. The first drive stalled inside the 10-yard line. Then St. Joe's took the ball on their first possession, took it to the house 90 yards. So Cardinal Hayes looking to get on the board. They're doing a great job moving the ball. No gain on the play. Loss of 1 on the play. Gonna bring up 2nd down and about 11 for Cardinal Hayes. And we got a flag on the play. And here come the drive killers. Unforced error, unnecessary penalties. It's going to push him back, make it 3rd and about 16. I'm sorry, 2nd down and about 16. Okay, Cardinal Hayes lines up, pistol formation, bunch right, split left. They go toss right. St. Joe's holds the edge, no gain on the play. It looked like a loss of maybe a couple. Cardinal Hayes comes out, trips left, split right. Quarterback drops back, looks for the back out the backfield, puts a move on the man, gets out across the 50, drop down on the St. Joe's 46-yard line, close to a 1st down. I don't think he got it. But under 2 minutes in the 1st quarter, 1st down. And we got a timeout, Cardinal Hayes. So we're going to take a pause for the cause. It's the 2nd timeout. We'll be right back.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Ethiel Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam. Khalil turned over. Linden up the court. Josh pokes it away. Josh Pierre in the front court. Oh, alley-oop to Khalil Whitney for 2. Khalil Whitney for 3. And
Okay, we're back from the timeout. D1 Media Pro, your source for elite high school sports. Notice I say elite. We ain't trying to stream everybody. We don't want any 42-point blowouts. No mercy rules. Unless I'm already there and I'm ready to go home. Then I'm all for the mercy rules. But we try to bring you the best games, the best matchups in the tri-state area. The best teams. No one can compete with us. Cardinal Hayes punts the rock. Punt goes out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 and about the 20-yard line, 29-yard line for St. Joe's. So we're a little over a minute left here in the 1st quarter. St. Joe's keeps it on the ground. Pickup of a couple. Gonna bring up 2nd down. 2nd down at about 7. This will probably be the last play of the 1st quarter. St. Joe's up 7-0. And I'm starving, ladies and gentlemen. After the game, we're going to Red's Grill and Bistro, 7 Lincoln Avenue, Orange, New Jersey. Quarterback keeper looks close to a 1st down. Let's see where they spot the ball. He needs to get out to the 39-yard line. He's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So we're going to bring about 3rd and 2. And that's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter with a score 7-0. St. Joe's Regional all over Cardinal Hayes. And we'll be back after these commercial breaks. D1 Media Pro, your elites, your #1 source for elite high school sports. #1 in the tri-state and count. We growing by leaps and bounds. But only high-level teams. We'll be right back.
Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Hands up, black. On the stand. Took him and decreasing.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Yeah, you're gonna get put on blast. No, I'm not gonna do that to you. So we got, what's this, 2nd and 3rd and 1 for St. Joe's. They pick up the first down. And then some. Out across the 45-yard line. So it's either one of two things. Cardinal Hayes is better than I suspected, or St. Joe's took these kids lightly. Maybe Cardinal Hayes is better than I expected. This is my first time seeing this team. I think they're more known for basketball, I believe. But I don't even recognize New York basketball because when they come to Jersey, we smack them too. They definitely want New York, New Jersey basketball. Now what we got in Union County. Smooth. All right, do the score. Let me do this. Let me do the camera. Do the score. So did he score? So we got 1st and goal. Yeah, but she missed the reception, man. First and goal for St. Joe's. No signal from the official yet. 2nd down. No. What quarter we in? Oh, we gotta change the quarters. Touchdown. Touchdown, St. Joe's. So St. Joe's extra point ensuing will have a 14-0 lead here in the 2nd quarter. 10:27 left to halftime. Kick is up, kick is good. Kick. Oh, no good? How am I looking right at it and I can't tell if it's good or not? I think my sight might be as bad as yours. All right, so we could do it like this. Put 10:27 or whatever. Hit start. See now, see I caught up like that. You can highlight the score and update it. So St. Joe's set to kick off. ball out of the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line for Cardinal Hayes. Cardinal Hayes has been moving the ball well, but the drives continue to stall. Let's see if they can put something together to get back in this game. Because I think St. Joe's is starting to get in their rhythm. Earlier today, we had St. Anthony's over Del Barton 16-14, a game that Del Barton dominated most of the way, but couldn't make plays, and St. Anthony's came and stuck from behind. And that's what St. Anthony's does. I've seen them do this numerous times against Iona Prep, unfortunately. Play action. Pass complete out to the 25-yard line. They don't want to see smooth. We had a pick. Let the games begin. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's. They got the ball on the Cardinal Hayes 20. I think St. Joe's is about to open up that can. They keep it on the ground. Still pushing the pile. Good, clean, aggressive football. I love it. I love it. I love it. No flags. Let these kids channel their aggression on the field. As long as it's clean, safe hits, we are about this life. They keep it on the ground. First man through. Looks like enough for a first down. We're gonna have 1st and goal. 1st and goal on the 6-yard line for St. Joseph Regional. We still got 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Give it to the running back out across the 5-yard line. Bodies flying. It's going to be about a gain or 2. Cardinal Hayes playing tough, not letting St. Joe's walk all over him. But this is a game of attrition. Eventually, St. Joe's will wear him down and beat him down. Now, this is one of the best of the best of the best of the New Jersey teams. And you about to see the difference. Well, you already see the difference. You look at the score. He's still on his feet. Throws it incomplete. Can't find a man back in the end zone. Going to bring up 3rd down. I told this Cardinal Hayes team is tough now. I didn't say they weren't tough. They're just not on the level of St. Joe's. Third and goal for St. Joe's. Sends a man's in motion. They go ISO, touchdown. That's Audrey Estime with the touchdown. Makes the score 19-0. St. Joe's must have missed a PAT?
Yes, they had missed that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was 13-0. I thought Cardinal Hayes scored for some reason, but just my imagination. So 20-0 with 8 minutes left at halftime. We had 15 points from a running clock, ladies and gentlemen. And you know how I feel about running clocks. Means we leave early, do my two-step. The only running clock this weekend was East Orange, and we didn't even live stream that one. We didn't want to embarrass the Passaic High School students. I knew that was going to be a blowout. It's bad enough to get blown out, but you don't want to live stream so the world can see it. Shout out to the St. Joe's fans. They came do cheerleaders. St. Joe's set to kick off. Shout out to Emmanuel at the AT&T store in South Orange, 54 South Orange Avenue. Yo, this dude is a miracle worker. He helped make this possible. We got the super hot spots with the crazy data signal. Touchback. I went in the store, told him my problem, told him what I do. He said, yeah, I know D1 Media Pro. I'll be watching your games. So he ordered me this hotspot. I got 100 gigs of data a month for $80. You can't beat that. T-Mobile was charging me $80 for 22 gigs. I was like, yo, $80 for 100 gigs. It's a no-brainer. So I canceled that T-Mobile account, went with AT&T. Now, when I get this first bill, I may not be happy, but I'm just happy that I have the tools to live stream these games. We don't get any buffering. I get a good signal, good picture, and that's why we're number one and growing. Oh, dropped. Big hit. Brought down by number 4. We got to find his name. Number 4, Amin Vanover. Now, some of the kids on the St. Joe's team, these might be some standout Pop Warner kids that I covered years ago that they're in high school now. Okay, quarterback drops back. Okay, we got 3rd and 17. Starting to look ugly for Cardinal Hayes. They need to convert it. They're going to have to turn the ball over. I hope they don't go for it on 4th down. They did it on last possession and paid the price. Cardinal Hayes rolls out, incomplete. It's going to bring a 4th down. So Cardinal Hayes is sent out their punting unit, and with 7:20 left to play to halftime, St. Joe's will have another opportunity to get closer towards this running clock. And this is the ultimate statement because this is the best team in New Jersey. And I think this Cardinal Hayes, I think they're number 5 when I checked the Max Prep. They're not the number 1 team, but St. Joe's do the same thing to the number 1 team in New York. It's just that's a different level of football. Gets the punt up and away. Fielded inside the 45. He's on his feet. Dropped down at about the 25-yard line. It'd be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes. Right in the red zone. Cardinal Hayes looking to stop St. Joe's, looking to keep from getting a running clock put around their neck. Jet sweep. He's out of bounds. Picks up a 1st down. 1st and 10 on the Cardinal Hayes 14-yard line. Out of bounds with 7:03 left to play the half. Keep it on the ground. Short gain on the play. No gain on the play. That brings up 2nd down for St. Joe's. I would like to see St. Joseph Regional versus St. Joseph Prep. New York versus Philly clash. And that would be a national matchup, two nationally ranked teams. Cardinal Hayes isn't bad, they're just not on the level of St. Joe's. They keep it on the ground. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down at about 6 for St. Joe's. Looking to add to this lead, get to that running clock, and get me out of here early. We would really appreciate that. Chance of defense from the Cardinal Hayes bench. Quarterback drops back, looks almost picked off. Gonna bring a 4th down. So we got 4th down at about 6 for St. Joe's. Look like they may be sending out the field goal unit. See, 3 on and 3 off. Let's see. Nope, they're gonna go for it. Quarterback sprints right. Oh, goes out of bounds. Come on, man. So turnover on downs. Like, what is that? At least make an attempt to make a play. I'm not a fan of this guy. So St. Joe's disappoints me. It had the ball in the red zone, 1st and goal. I think I'm more disappointed in St. Joe's than I am impressed with Cardinal Hayes. Just poor decision making, poor play calling. I'm not feeling that one. So 5:31 left to halftime. Cardinal Hayes has some talent. They might be able to break one and score. They go trips right, inside run. They've been running the ball well. Pick up about 10 on the play. It's going to move the sticks. Pass complete on the flat. Little to no gain on the play. It's going to bring up third down. Third and 5. Cardinal Hayes is fighting. They're fighting. But it's kind of like throwing rocks at a tank. Sends the man in motion. Quarterback takes it, steps up in the pocket, gets the first down. Cardinal Hayes goes in the flat. Receiver gets bounced around before he gets dropped at the 37. D1 Media Pro, we've been here all day for a great action of football, and we are starving now. Pass out the flat. He has some room. Almost got away. Enough for another first down. We got a timeout. Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Hands up, Jack. Understood. Took him and defeated him.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
So after the timeout, Cardinal Hayes looking down the flat. Hey, if it's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're gonna keep going for that same play if it's working. That's my kind of offensive coordinator. I run the same play till you stop it. See? Hey, stopped it that time. Went to the well once too often. So this time they go trips right to the wide side of the field. Second and 10. Pops back, throwing in the flat once again. Always a dangerous play when you throw that ball in the flat. Because if the ref doesn't blow that whistle, that's a live football. Third down for Cardinal Hayes. Quarterback drops back, looking deep. Overthrows him. Gonna bring a fourth down. And you might as well go for it. What do you got to lose? Down 20-0. Defense is playing good though. Defense is playing excellent. Offense has just been stalling out. They've been moving the ball, but the drive has been stalling and they haven't been able to put points on the board. We are so starving. I'm about to, if we had a running clock, I'll call my ordering. I'll call, oh, slip screen. He got some room. Oh, drop across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes. These guys don't have any quitting them. Gerald Munoz on the reception. Back to the flat. Running back just pushed out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Gain of a few. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Approaching 2 minutes to halftime. Cardinal Hayes entering the red zone. Second and 7 for Cardinal Hayes. To give it to the running back. He keeps it on the ground. Takes it to the house. There'll be no donuts here. Cardinal Hayes strikes. Gets on the board to get them back in the game. Run from about 12 yards out for Jalen Smith. And just that quick, we got to score 20-6. Extra point ensuing. The kick is up, kick is good. So Cardinal Hayes puts together a nice drive that started in their own 6. They drive the ball 94 yards for the score. I don't know, but I'm St. Joe's, I might be a little concerned about that. They made that look a little too easy. They don't seem too intimidated by him. And plus, you know, with this live stream, you never know who watches. So, you know, you got a parent like, yo, the announcer's talking crap about Cardinal Hayes. Prove him wrong. Yeah. Nice little onside. It was like a pop-up onside. Look, it kicked the ball in the air. And I thought that was illegal. I know it was something that type of onside you couldn't do anymore because people get hurt. You know, it's new, kinder, safer football. First and 10 for St. Joe's. Quarterback drops back. Tries to hit the slant across the middle. Incomplete. Trips right, slip screen. Cardinal Hayes had to stop it for a short gain. Going to bring about 3rd and 5. St. Joe's, 3rd and 5, needing to convert. This Cardinal Hayes team, his life, incomplete. Gonna bring a 4th down. So we're under 2 minutes to play. St. Joe's has sent out their punting unit. Cardinal Hayes still very much in this game, down 13. Don't count them out yet. Oh, what we got here? Timeout. The Cardinal Hayes burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. I didn't understand why they burned timeout because the clock wasn't running. So they would have got the ball back and they could have had an extra timeout. But now that they're out of timeouts, I don't know, man. That's why I don't coach smooth. I lost my head years ago, man. We could blame Busta Rhymes for that. Busta Rhymes, Lil Wayne. Yeah, my background's public accounting. I used to be the accountant for the superstars. And it ain't what it's cracked up to be, trust me. Okay, set the punt. Could be a fake. Whoa, he booted that one. Down inside the 10-yard line. See, this is a different level of football, though. Like, you know, we watch the local teams, then you come see a national power. You start seeing a difference.
You kick that shit like an NFL player.
Sure, he might be an NFL player in a few years.
Yeah.
That's probably all he does. Practice punting. He probably practice punting all day. He don't make contact. He don't run no routes.
Exactly.
Just catch the ball and punt. And that's all he get. That's how he makes his money. I ain't mad at him. If I was smart, I would have been a kicker.
Damn right.
I've been 20 years in the league, making a few $1 million a year. Hell of a pension. I might even hit somebody occasionally too. Cardinal Hayes to keep it on the ground. Nice pickup on the play. This running back, he is about that life. This kid is tough. What is his name?
That's because they brothers.
Tafari Blackstock.
Yeah, this ain't nothing like brothers. It ain't nothing like brothers on this fucking Cardinals team.
So St. Joe's calls a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. Quick pause for the calls. Timeout here. Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
God. Hands up, back on the scene. Took him and decleaning.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of.
Second and 10, Cardinal Hayes. 55 seconds to halftime. They keep it on the ground. Bullock gonna carry. Oh, I'm sorry, Tafari Blackstock. Blackstock gonna carry. Spread formation for Cardinal Hayes. Approaching 30 seconds to halftime. Whistle on the play. Timeout, St. Joseph Regional. We'll take a quick pause for the calls and we'll be right back. Put on play. Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You're gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Hey, back on the scene. Took him and decreasing.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of.
Stop it. So 30 seconds left. We got 3rd and 6. So Cardinal Hayes could, if they need a first down or they have to punt the rock. Force pass complete, out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Great play call, a little trickeration. That'll move the sticks. And see if Cardinal Hayes will try to score before the half. Drops back, going deep. Incomplete. $20 seconds remaining to halftime. When the bright lights, Big C of MetLife. Still on his feet, out across the 50-yard line, enough for a first down. But they can't stop the clock. The clock will start once they set the ball and move the chains. The referee just gave the signal to wind the clock. So 7 seconds. Oh, pass complete, but that's going to be end of half. Who called the timeout? I don't, because I know Cardinal Hayes didn't have any more. Not sure what's going on here, but the clock should not have stopped unless they're gonna replay it down and put some more time on the clock. Not sure what this is. Anyway, Cardinal Hayes lines up trips left. Looks like they're gonna have one more play before halftime, so they might go for a Hail Mary. And if their praise and answer, that'll put them right back in this game. I believe they get the ball. No, I think St. Joe's gets the ball to start the second half. They drop back, flushed out the pocket. He's still rolling out. Throws back across the field, almost picked off. So that's gonna be half. It's gonna do it for the first half with a score 20-7, St. Joseph Regional, and we'll be back after halftime. Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Hey, so on the scene. Took him and decreed
Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even pressing curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam. Khalil turned over, landed up the court. Josh pokes it away. Josh Pierre in the front court. Oh, alley-oop to Khalil Whitney for two. Khalil Whitney for three, and that's good. Khalil.
Now, give me your top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Ooh, players.
Football, just football.
Teams.
Football.
Let me go teams.
Oh,
I
go
go
team
players,
first.
guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I can do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history. So that's the only two teams. 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only two undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. No Sean Marino out of Middletown South. They would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you got guys like Al Tariq White, Alan Jones, Styles G, formerly known as Greg White, Shepard Alston. Those are like the Mount Rushmores of this thing, if you ask me. I know some older guys like Andre Taylor and them, they're going to get on me, but I can only go for the guys that I've seen. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes. Those are headliners in the game. We also had guys like Adonis Thomas, had an NFL pro stint for a hot minute. You know, you can't. There's a lot of culture, a lot of winning culture down here, man. So we just happen to be a part of that culture and continuing the culture.
Okay. All right, with Dave McCombs, legendary coach at Bass High School, been coaching football since I was in high school.
32 years.
32 years.
Going on 33.
Now, Mr. McCombs, now tell me, I know you're here at Barringer, but I want to know your Mount Rushmore Shabazz High School, your top 4 all time.
Okay, my top 4. I have to go into the South Side era as well. Lonnie Wright. He played pro football and pro basketball. He has to be my number 1. Number 2 would be Greg Latta. Lonnie Wright, let me go to Lonnie Wright. He played for the Denver franchise in football and basketball. Greg Latta played for Chicago Bears. He played at Southside in 1970, graduated in 1970, 1969 championship. Get into Shabazz, I would go with Keith Willis. Okay, a lot of times Keith get left out, but Keith must have played in professional football for 12 years. Wow. Keith played for Buffalo Bills. He played at Northeastern University. He also he's presently he's coaching. He's coaching professional football. He's been with a lot of franchises, but Keith Willis had the fastest first step I ever saw of any D lineman. Last time I saw, he was like number 3 or 4 in the Pittsburgh Steelers all-time leading sackers. Wow. Okay. And my last one would be one of my players, Greg Styles White. Styles White from Shabazz. He played at University of Minnesota and also played at Tampa Bay as a linebacker. Well, actually, as a linebacker for me at Shabazz, but as a defensive end at Tampa Bay.
Okay. Wow, because I talked to Donald Massey yesterday.
And he didn't. He didn't mention not one of those guys.
G Styles. He mentioned G Styles.
He didn't mention Lonnie Wright.
Nah, he didn't mention Lonnie Wright, and I know Lonnie Wright because I went. His wife was my teacher.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's a different era, but those are my. My brother played with Greg Latta, so I got to see Greg Latta. And the stories that's been told about Lonnie Wright and some of the people that told me, I know they legit. I mean, him as a basketball player, he was phenomenal as a basketball player. And those guys, all of them was 3 sport guys, 2 and 3 sport guys. And they excelled at both, whether it was football, track. I mean, I heard stories of Lonnie Wright. He would go from the baseball diamond to the track, hit a home run and then throw the discus and win the discus in the shot.
Wow.
So and Greg Latta was an all-city basketball player as well as football player. And Greg White played baseball, football, to play basketball as well. He could do like 30 backflips, so he was that kind of athlete. He was a phenomenal athlete. But those are my 4. I could keep on going, but those are my top 4.
Yo, man. Media Pro here, Coach Ron Jackson, Patterson Kennedy High School. So how you guys looking this year, man?
We just got out of football camp. This is our first scrimmage. We'll get a judge of how we are today.
All right, who you guys open up with this season?
We open up with West Orange.
West Orange. Now, who's some of your returning players from last year?
We got our quarterback returning. We got our all-county safety returning. You want their names? I'll give you their names. Okay, we got Evelyn Babs, quarterback returning. All Passaic County safety, Jaden Corners. We got Calvin Clyburn. He's like a specialist, gadget type player. We use him all around. We got lineman returning, Jason Trumfer. We got a whole bunch of guys that's returning.
Anybody with any offers yet?
No, nobody with an offer yet.
Okay. Now, you're a Patterson guy, right?
Yeah,
now,
in Patterson, played at Kennedy.
Okay. Now, last question.
Yeah.
Now, give me your Patterson Kennedy Mount Rushmore, your all-time greatest players from Patterson Kennedy.
All-time greatest players from Patterson Kennedy? Let me see. we talk about this in the barbershop sometime, but some of the players like Shelton Prescott, I don't know if you know, he's a Mason down here in the area. Shriner, you got Sean Collins in that area. He went to Michigan. You got Ronald Thomas. He went to North Carolina. You got Devon McDonald. He went to Notre Dame. My senior year is probably the best team the school ever had. We were undefeated and won the state championship in '87. Okay. But our whole defense that year was the best ever in Kennedy.
Okay.
All right. 6 shutouts. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck this season, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, on the scene. Took him and defeated
him. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
Come visit Charlene's Hair Studio at 556 Main Street in Orange, New Jersey. We are a professional full-service salon in business for over 35 years with legendary stylists such as Kelly, Luca, Zaira, and Charlene. We specialize in hair care first. We do natural hair, weaves, precision haircuts, colors, silk press, blowouts, even press and curls and jerry curls. Call us to schedule an appointment at 973-675-1012. You want that number again? It's 973-675-1012, and you won't be disappointed. Okay.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam. Khalil turned over, Linden up the court. Josh pokes it away. Josh Pierre in the front court. Oh, alley-oop to Khalil Whitney for 2. Khalil Whitney for 3, and that's good. Khalil.
Now, give me your top 5 Shabazz all time, man.
Ooh, players?
Football, just football.
Teams.
Football.
Let me go teams.
Oh,
I go players, first. Guys gonna kill me. But I mean, I can do both. So let's see. Top 5 Shabazz teams. I'm gonna be biased. First time Shabazz went to the state championship against Morris Knowles, they lost. To me, that was my baby team. That was the best team in Shabazz history. But the guys last year, 12-0, will say that they were the best team because they would beat everybody by 21 or more points. So I got to give them respect. The 2007 Shabazz team. Then you got to also throw in the 1966 Southside team. They was also undefeated in Shabazz history. So that's the only 2 teams. 66 and the 14. No, in the 17 team, only 2 undefeated. But you got to give respect to 2014 team. They won the first ever state title, so they might say that they were the best. And I guess the last team, which I mean, if they would have beat this guy, man, Mr. No Sean Marino out of Middletown South, they would have been classified as the best. And I believe that was maybe the 2005 Shabazz team. Now, players, you want to go there? The all-time player of all time, my favorite, God bless, Shaheed White. He was one of my favorite all-time Bulldogs. Then you got guys like Al Tariq White, Alan Jones, Styles G, formerly known as Greg White, Shepard Alston. Those are like the Mount Rushmores of this thing, if you ask me. I know some older guys like Andre Taylor and them, they're going to get on me, but I can only go for the guys that I've seen. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes. Those are headliners in the game. We also had guys like Adonis Thomas, played an NFL pro stint for a hot minute. You know, you can't. There's a lot of culture, a lot of winning culture down here, man. So we just happen to be a part of that culture and continuing the culture.
Okay. All right, with Dave McCombs, legendary coach at Bass High School, been coaching football since I was in high school.
32 years.
32 years.
Going on 33.
Now, Mr. McCombs, now tell me, I know you're here at Barringer, but I want to know your Mount Rushmore Shabazz High School, your top 4 all time.
Okay, my top 4. I have to go into the South Side era as well. Lonnie Wright. He played pro football and pro basketball. He has to be my number 1. Number 2 would be Greg Ladder. Lonnie Wright, let me go to Lonnie Wright. He played for the Denver franchise in football and basketball. Greg Ladder played for Chicago Bears. He played at Southside in 1970, graduated in 1970, 1969 championship. Get into Shabazz, I would go with Keith Willis. Okay, a lot of times Keith get left out, but Keith must have played in professional football for 12 years. Wow. Keith played for Buffalo Bills. He played at Northeastern University. He also he's presently he's coaching. He's coaching professional football. He's been with a lot of franchises, but Keith Willis had the fastest first step I ever saw of any D lineman. Last time I saw, he was like number 3 or 4 in the Pittsburgh Steelers all-time leading sackers. Wow. Okay. And my last one would be one of my players, Greg Styles White. Styles White from Shabazz. He played at University of Minnesota and also played at Tampa Bay as a linebacker. Well, actually, as a linebacker for me at Shabazz, but as a defensive end at Tampa Bay.
Okay. Wow, because I talked to Donald Massey yesterday.
And he didn't. He didn't mention not one of those guys.
G Styles. He mentioned G Styles.
He didn't mention Lonnie Wright.
Nah, he didn't mention Lonnie Wright, and I know Lonnie Wright because I went. His wife was my teacher.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's a different era, but those are my. My brother played with Greg Ladder, so I got to see Greg Ladder. And the stories that's been told about Lonnie Wright and some of the people that told me, I know they legit. I mean, him as a basketball player, he was phenomenal as a basketball player. And those guys, all of them was 3 sport guys, 2 and 3 sport guys. And they excelled at both, whether it was football, track. I mean, I heard stories of Lonnie Wright. He would go from the baseball diamond to the track, hit a home run and then throw the discus and win the discus in the shop.
Wow.
So and Greg Ladder was an all-city basketball player as well as football player. And Greg White played baseball, football, to play basketball as well. He could do like 30 backflips, so he was that kind of athlete. He was a phenomenal athlete. But those are my 4. I could keep on going, but those are my top 4.
Yo, man. Media Pro here, Coach Ron Jackson, Pastor Kennedy High School. So how you guys looking this year, man?
We just got out of football camp. This is our first scrimmage. We'll get a judge of how we are today.
All right, who you guys open up with this season?
We open up with West Orange.
West Orange. Now, who's some of your returning players from last year?
We got our quarterback returning. We got our all-county safety returning. You want their names? I'll give you their names. Okay, we got Evelyn Babs, quarterback returning. all Passaic County safety, Jaden Corners. We got Calvin Clyburn. He's like a specialist, gadget type player. We use him all around. We got lineman returning Jason Trumfer. We got a whole bunch of guys that's returning.
Anybody with any offers yet?
No, nobody with an offer yet.
Okay. Now you're a Patterson guy, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Urban Patterson played at Kennedy.
Okay. Now last question.
Yeah.
Now give me your Patterson Kennedy Mount Rushmore, your all-time greatest players for Patterson Kennedy.
All-time greatest players for Patterson Kennedy. Let me see. We talk about this in the barbershop sometime, but some of the players like Shelton Prescott, I don't know if you know, he's a Mason down here in the area. Shriner, you got Sean Collins in that area. He went to Michigan. You got Ronald Thomas. He went to North.
Okay, we're back for the start of the third quarter. Been a surprisingly tough matchup. St. Joe's up 20-7 against a tough Cardinal Hayes team. Let's see if St. Joe's gonna open it up on them in the second half. He's dropped at about the 30-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for St. Joe's. First and 10 for St. Joe's. They line up. 2 split left. Keep it on the ground. Inside run. He got rolled. He's out across the 50. He's not going to be caught. This kid is fast. Speed kills. Just like that, St. Joseph scores one. Audric Estime from about 60 yards out. Extra point ensuing. Kick is up. Kick is good. So that gives us a score of 27-7 here early in the third quarter. I think St. Joe's just they wanted to make it a little game. And now they're going to put their foot in the gas. But Cardinal Hayes has been playing tough. They're going to come back and try to answer. They've been doing a great job moving the ball. Drive's just been stalling out. Next Friday, we're at Don Bosco for West Orange and Don Bosco. That should be very interesting. I would love for Grant to upset the parochial power. Ball's booted deep in the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 20 for Cardinal Hayes. A lot of great football still down the pipeline for you. There's games I haven't even scheduled yet. And I don't even want to talk about basketball since, oh my God, basketball's going to be crazy. Basketball's going to be so crazy. Quarterback keeper makes the first man miss. Pick up about 4 on the play. Here's a man. Oh, he's still on his feet. Out across the 50. Makes a man miss. Still on his feet. Dropped it about the 40-yard line. This kid is a problem. Coaches, I hope you're watching. I hope you offer this kid. Jalen Smith, this kid is tough. What grade is this kid in? This kid is, it doesn't say on Max Prep. Quarterback keeper. Stop for a gain of 2 on the play. Drove back behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback drops back, gets pressure from behind, gets picked. He's still on his feet. Out across the 50, dropped it on the 45-yard line to be first and 10 for St. Joe's. First and 10 for St. Joe's on the Cardinal Hayes 45-yard line. Looking to add another one. Like Colin said, another one. We the best. Spread formation. Running back shift. I don't know if he was set, but he got a man wide open. Tripped up inside the 10-yard line. No flag on the play. It'll be first and goal, St. Joe's. Starting to see the body language for Cardinal Hayes change. Guys are walking back to the line of scrimmage. They're not showing the same energy they did in the first half. They could be playing for pride at this point. First man through. No gain on the play. Gonna bring a second down for St. Joe's. The Green Knights. Shout out to Chauncey Hawkins. He went to St. Joe's Regional. That kid is nice. He's a big baller. I forgot what school he goes to, but he's doing this thing on a college level. You see him at the Dykeman. His name is Four Seasons on Instagram. Second goal for St. Joe's. To give it to the second back through. He's still on his feet. Touchdown. Estime. So we got to score 33-7. Extra point ensuing. So we after the extra point, we'll be 8 points from a running clock. I would like to see one running clock before I leave. Oh, they're going for 2. My kind of team. Oh, get stopped short. They're definitely going for the running clock. They must have heard about the pizza party. we got scored 33-27, 26-point lead for St. Joe's. So at 9 points from a running clock. So we need 2 more scores. And we can start packing up and leaving early. We're all about this running clock life. Bootsin in the end zone. Going to be a touchback. 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes in their own 20-yard line. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in today. Great day of football. Thank you for watching. You got good numbers on the reports. Because most high schools that matter are members of the NFHS. So why would you want to go to another service or some startup, some fledgling, fly by night, cut rate, no frills, live stream? That's booty. Counter. Oh, he's still on his feet. Out across the 40, dropped inside the 45. These guys aren't ready to quit yet. They're not ready to tap out, not just yet. We got injured play on the field. We're going to take an injury timeout. We'll be back. Let's pray that he's okay. Khalil, tell me who's the number 1 media company in the country, man.
You're going to get pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hands up, right on the suit. Took him and defeated him.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
After it's going to be 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes on their own 44-yard line. They're playing for pride at this point because they have no chance on winning. Jet sweep. Stop for a loss. That was Christian Abraham on the tackle. Second and about 13. They go counter. Nice pickup on the play. Gonna bring up third and about 6. Oh, stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Dropped for a loss. Met by a host of St. Joe regional tacklers, led by Mr. 92. That's a big boy over there. Jerry Waters, the senior nose guard. Cardinal Hayes is sent out the punt unit. 4th and 9. Ball's going back to St. Joe's. See if we get to this running clock. Smooth is hungry, I'm hungry. We ready to get out of here. Fair catch call for. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's inside their own 20-yard line. And ladies and gentlemen, we're always looking for sponsors, advertisers. You can hit me at D1 Media Pro on all social media platforms. Email is d1media@yahoo.com. And not only do we do sports, we do graduation, senior awards, and we could definitely get your school involved in doing this too. This is the school broadcast program. Few schools in Jersey are doing it. I know Rumson Fairhaven does it, St. Peter's Prep, but only the good schools. For some reason, the urban schools, they don't, I send them information, I send them the PowerPoints, I meet with them. They don't move on it. I meet with Roselle Catholic, man. I got kids enrolling in Roselle Catholic just to be a part of the broadcast program. So that's huge to me. I'm looking to build. I want the next Stephen A. Smith, the next Chris Broussard, the next Dan Patrick. We want great, talented kids on and off the field, not just athletes. So we're always looking for on-air talent. Oh, tripped up by the turf monster. Hand just came out of the turf, grabbed that ankle. Dropped him for a short game. But as I was saying, we got kids at Westfield. Matt Liner, John Zernecki, Jake White, Mike Liner at West Virginia. We got Miguel over at Montclair State. Vihan Khan at Montclair State. We got Matt Kipp over at King. We got Young Kaba over at East Orange, at Cicely Tyson School in East Orange. Runs out of bounds. It's going to bring up fourth down. St. Jude's will send out their punt unit. Looking like they're ready to take their foot off the gas. 5:26 remaining in the third quarter. The ball's going to go back to Cardinal Hayes. And when I talk to kids, like, it's great to graduate high school and all that, but you want to develop a marketable skill. The ball will be down at the 33-yard line of Cardinal Hayes, and that's where they'll take over 1st and 10. As I was saying, this is bigger than sports. Not only do we cover the major events, our kids have a chance to meet some of the top athletes and coaches in the country. I know last season, Matt interviewed Khalil Whitney, Jonathan Kuminga. Guys met coaches like Bruce Pearl, John Calipari. So, it's you never know who you're going to run into working with D1 Media Pro. And not to mention my background in entertainment. I never talk about that, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, 1st and 10 for Cardinal Hayes. Looked like the man moved a little bit. No flag. Inside run. Good pickup. Let me tell you something, man. Cardinal Hayes may be getting their butts handed to him, but they're no walkover. This kid, Jalen Smith, is a problem. Quarterback keeper. They haven't tapped out yet. They're still fighting, trying to score. Run by Henry Beelan. He's a sophomore. So, the future's looking bright for Cardinal Hayes. They get a few more pieces. I don't know if they're trying to compete on a national level, but Jersey football, we try to be the best in the country. And next week, we got West Orange versus Don Bosco. The public power versus the parochial power. West Orange isn't known as the public power, but they have Darnell Grant now, and Darnell Grant doesn't lose, and he doesn't care who you are. So they're going to be going to Don Bosco expecting a win. He said they put their pants on one leg at a time, just like we do. And I've been out there with him. He had those guys working in the summer, hitting the weight room. Facilities are very comparable. They go jet sweep, short gain on the play, close to another first down. Let's see what kind of spot we get. We're under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Cardinal Hayes lines up, bunch trips right. Quick hitch pass goes for no gain. Was that fourth down?
This is fourth.
Oh, it's fourth down coming up. So he lost about 2 yards, and that's going to be 4th and 4. And it looks like Cardinal Hayes to keep the ball and try to go for it. They might be running the same play. It's a little quick hitch. They keep it on the ground. Quarterback keeper. He's still on his feet. Out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Another first down for Cardinal Hayes. And add the flag. You know you can't be too aggressive anymore. I didn't feel like it wanted the flag, but you know, this is the kind of safer football. So it's gonna be half the distance. Again, we like to give a shout out to Shelly Zambardi. She was our contact with the National Catholic High School Football Association, helped put this together, help provide D1 Media Pro with access to bring you great high school sporting events. We got a timeout right now. We're going to take a break. D1 Media Pro is starving, and we'll be at Red's Bistro.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
D1 Media Pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but on the scene. Took him and decreasing.
Ethan Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
Conversation with them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of
goal. On their own 9-yard line. Quarterback keeper. I'm not going to front. He's tricked me several times with his fix. Makes a man miss, but he stopped at the 5. We're going to bring up third down. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Cardinal Hayes trying to score, playing for pride at this point. Inside run, dropped it about the 3-yard line. Gonna bring up fourth down. Let's see if they go for it or kick and try to put some points on the board. Either way, what do you got to lose? They're gonna take a timeout and talk it over. We're gonna take a quick break too. D1 Media Pro, #1 live stream in New Jersey, in the tri-state, not this Jersey, tri-state.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
D1 Media Pro, baby.
You know it.
Yeah.
Raise up back on the suit. Took him and decreasing.
Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources.
Okay, we're back. 4th and goal. Cardinal Hayes. They talked it over. Let's see what they came up with after the timeout. Incomplete. Good call, good execution, but couldn't come up with it. So St. Joe's will take over on down. 1st and 10. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Oh, last time they were in this position, they took it to the house for 90-something yards. What do you think? They might run another one. This kid is fast. Once he gets to the second level, he's out. I'm sure he has a bunch of Power 5 offers. But we got to get a game between St. Joe's Regional and St. Joe's of Philly. That'd be awesome. I'll get my guy Tyler Conrad to call a game because he's way better than me. St. Joe's looking deep. Complete. St. Joe, they just making it look easy in these shits. What's going on? Can't see what's going on. Oh, sideline warning. You know, that means your team has to get off the white because the referee has to run up and down the sideline. Now, I was doing photos one day, and I learned the hard way why you got to get off the white. Referee ran right into my camera, was knocking my black behind out. I felt like somebody punched me in my eye. Inside run. Gained about 2 or 3 on the play. So ever since that incident, I've learned to stay my butt behind the yellow, stay back as far as possible. Almost knocked me silly. Draw. He makes a man miss. Almost got it out of there. Dropped inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's on the Cardinal Hayes 38-yard line. Big shout out to Mike Quick. I called into New Jersey, the high school sports report this morning. When I called in, I said that it'll be a New Jersey sweep. Well, I was only partly right because the only team that I knew was going to win was St. Joe's, but New York was victorious in the first 2 matchups. St. Andrews came from behind and pulled a victory out against Del Barton, 16-14. Then for the second game, Iona Prep handled Pope John soundly. So actually, Pope John did not represent Jersey well. At least they didn't get a running clock, though. If we could put a running clock on Cardinal Hayes, I'd be so happy. Jet sweep, turns it up. Loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That's the end of the third quarter. With a score of 33-7. St. Joe's Regional all over Cardinal Heads. We're going to go to timeout. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter.
Khalil, tell me who's the number one media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby?
You know it.
Yeah.
Hey, but understand. Took the win, defeated.
Ethan Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
St. Joe's drops back. Quarterback's flushed out the pocket. Not for a loss. Going to bring a fourth down. They sent out the punting unit. Punt's going to be down inside the 10-yard line. First and 10 for Cardinal Hayes coming up. 11 minutes left to play. It's been a long day and it's almost over. We've been going hard. We thank you for watching. So you can find some scores from around the state. I like bringing you scores. At the half, Wayne Hills 14-7 over Wayne Valley. What else we got here? These tweets are all from this game. Cardinal Hayes keeps it on the ground. Oh, play action. I'm telling you, this quarterback is good. That's a compliment to the offensive coordinator because in practice, these are things he emphasizes in practice. Running the play through. The running back, whether or not he gets the ball, he runs hard as if he does. Quarterback always carries the fake out. That's why I'm always fooled. And partly due to the fact I'm not wearing my glasses. I haven't worn them in weeks, to be honest with you. I think my vision's improving. So we got 3rd and about 4 for Cardinal Hayes. They adjusted formation. Look like they're gonna go in tight. Look like they probably gonna run a student body right. Quarterback keeper. Oh, drops back, throws in the flat. Gets out. Gets the first down. Knocked down at about the 27-yard line. Inside run. Oh, see, I get fooled every time. I'm not gonna say nothing until I know where the ball is. They keep fooling me. Let's move. I'm getting old. Wow, it's like everything on Twitter is about this game. I guess it's the only game in Jersey that matters, to be honest with you. Congratulations to Irvington High School. They had a big victory over Union City. Shout out to Coach Pierre. Still don't like your AD though. He could kick rocks. Hopefully they replace him and find someone better, forward thinking. Going deep, incomplete. Brings up 4th and 6. They sent out the punt unit. Takes the SGR roll. 1st and 10 for St. Joe's near their own 50. Under 8:30 to play. St. Joe's looking to add to their lead, but they might send a JV unit in. These niggas gonna take his foot off the gas. That's the good Christian thing to do, being that these are parochials. Sends a man in motion, gives to the back. Pick up about 7 on the play. Inside run, keeps it on the ground, close to a 1st down. Tomorrow we will be home sleep. No, I can't even sleep. I gotta get ready for next week. I wish it was that easy. And I have my daughter be up here tomorrow. Shout out to Raina. She sacrificed a lot so Daddy could be at these games and cover these events. And I want to let everybody know I love her and I always think about her. We got a timeout on the field. We're going to take a pause for calls.
Khalil, tell me who's the #1 media company in the country, man.
You gonna get pro, baby.
You know it.
Heads up, Jack. Understood.
Took him and decreed Horton. Horton dribbles into the front court to Khalil Whitney. Going to the basket and the jam.
With them because they are getting resources from the city. They are getting resources, and they're arguing with us about the timeliness of those resources.
St. Joe's keeps it on the ground. Looks like they got their second unit in. St. Joe's keep it on the ground. He's still on his feet fighting across the 30-yard line. Close to another first down. It's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 on the Cardinal Heads 28-yard line. With under 7 minutes to play. Cardinal Heads just wants to keep it respectable. Quarterback drops back, hits the slot receiver. Pick up about 7 on the play. Short gain on the play. See, the next 5 years when NJ Lyles fold, I'm gonna hire all the former employees, and they're all gonna work for D1 Media Pro, and then I'll take over the nation. Quarterback rolls out. He should have kept that one. Throws it incomplete. He's gonna bring up 4th down. At this point, just keep the ball on the ground. We want to go home. We just clock the run and not stop. We don't want any more injuries, no timeouts. We just want to go home. We're not going to go home. We're going to go eat. We starving. Although the hospitality was great here, the food was not. It was very expensive. $6 coffees. But, we didn't pay the park, so it all works out. Man's in motion. Inside run. Looks like he stopped short of the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs. So Cardinal Heads to get the ball back. St. Joe's taking their foot off the gas. I don't think we're going to get a running clock tonight. But it was a great game nonetheless. A little over 5 minutes left to play. Cardinal Hayes looking to put some more points on the board, make it look a little respectable. But the score is not indicative of the game. Cardinal Hayes, they played tough. They've been moving the ball on St. Joe's, but they just haven't been able to seal the deal, so to speak. Their drives are all out. Big shout out to Matt Kibb. He just sent me a picture of John Zanecki's touchdown. John Zanecki's part of my A-team. He's one of my top broadcasters. He's a high school student. I take notes from him. Short pass, complete. Dropped across the 30-yard line. Under 4 to play here. The fat lady's at the 50, massaging her vocal cords. Out of bounds, picks up a first down. Cardinal Hayes will definitely be a force. Oh, good move. Number 19 on the carry. Man, they got some talent on this Cardinal Hayes squad, I tell you. Keon Jashura. These fancy names. They keep it on the ground. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We're gonna bring up second down. Cardinal Hayes. Approaching the 3-minute mark. We're almost out of here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And we're always looking for advertisers and sponsors. And you see the ads, we make our own commercials. We'll come out and shoot a commercial for your small business and run it on our program, run it on our social media platforms. And you're helping students, you're helping to get new equipment, you're helping my production, and you're promoting your own business on the best live stream in the tri-state area. Not the second best, not the third best, the number one. National Federation of High School Sports is number one in the country. D1 Media Pro is number one in the tri-state. He had a man but can't connect. Flag comes out. So it's going to get them 15 yards in the first down. I like to just see him run the ball and let this game in. But, you know, every incomplete pass stops the clock. I ain't mad at them, though. They want to make it look respectable. They keep it on the ground. Thank you. Let that clock run. Approaching 2-minute mark. We almost out of here. I'd like to give a big shout out to Smooth, helping make this production go smooth. 2nd and 8 for Cardinal Hayes. They go play action. Pass out in the flat. Good tackle. Staying in bounds. Keep the clock running. Approaching the 1:30 mark. Just keep running the ball. Don't stop the clock. We don't want to see any injuries. I never want to see anyone get hurt. They run it, go in motion, jet sweep. He's still on his feet, out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Approaching a minute left to play. Cardinal Hayes in the red zone, trying to make it look more respectable. But they're a good team. They didn't get mercy ruled, so they're a good team. Good teams don't get mercy ruled. Quarterback keeper gets dropped. Gonna bring up third down. Approaching the 30-second mark. We're almost out of here. We're almost out of here, Smooth. This might be the longest 30 seconds of the day. All right, they're gonna pass. Incomplete. 18 seconds left to play. Fourth and goal, or fourth and about 5 for Cardinal Hayes. So if they don't score here, this should just about, or they can still pick up a first down. They still got 2 timeouts remaining too. But they call a timeout, I'll start clowning them. I'll really be upset. The motion of trips. It might be going to toss or power. They're going to run that little hitch play. I feel like Tony Romo predicting their calls. And I was wrong. Quarterback keeper, he's going to roll out. He's still on his feet. Throws across. Incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs. With 8 seconds remaining, that's just going to just about do it for us. Thank you for watching. Big shout out to my man Smooth for holding me down. Alif Muhammad Nia School providing me computers and technology. Big shout out to Emmanuel, AT&T South Orange, 54 South Orange Avenue. He'll take care of all your wireless needs. He helped make this broadcast possible, and I love him like cooked food because my Wi-Fi was popping today. Thank you for watching. Good night. God bless. And we out. Put fine right there, like that there.